Good morning and welcome to a tindogpodcast. This time talking about episode 4 of, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, one of the things I forgot to mention last time was when they visited that planet with, the Blade Runner one, where he actually rescued Leia. Yes, it was falling apart, it was bad, it was not a great place, but one thing it did have was really flat floors. Now, it makes sense for there to be flat floors for droids on space stations and on spaceships and the like that, because in real life you get flat floors. But what we did get here was, more flat floors. Right. When you watch something and then everybody else in the room really isn't enjoying it, it's kind of where we're at. My whole family are like, oh God, do we have to watch another episode of Obi-Wan? And then they got excited. Not because of character development or thoughts through. They got excited because it was only 32 minutes long. Yeah, they really shouldn't be getting excited that they can't be bothered to watch a whole episode. And they were glad it was short. But it's true. They were very, very glad that it was very, very short. Not a great thing. So, here we are. It's Obi-Wan again in a base. Well, we've done circles with the Death Star. So let's rescue someone from a big triangle. Yeah. And how far down does it go? Apparently not that far down because you can swim underneath and come back up again. They could have just seen how deep the water was and then gone with that. I'm being picky. I am being picky. Because I was just kind of waiting for it to go. And, right, I'm a Doctor Who fan, as you can guess. And one of the things about Doctor Who is that we really do forgive the old effects. Many of the new effects, we kind of go, I can put up with it, it's a budget. This is Disney. This is Star Wars. This has got the budget. And what I'm thinking is there's two really not very good effects in this. Two. Probably more. Yes, the mouse droid turns up. Very happy about that. Or popcorn droid, as he'll be known for anyone who's been to Galaxy's Edge. But how long have speeders? They're speeders. Now, they said, we only use those for transporting garbage. Now, perhaps they were old aeroplanes that have got massive weapons on the front. And they happen to be used for pulling rubbish, but they've still got massive cannons on the front, and that's not great. What I'm saying is, not a big fan of the use of the speeders, and then they hover. Yeah, I know things hover and then they land in Star Wars, but this thing just hovers. And it just felt wrong. Because the scene immediately before that, the speeders were flying straight in, and it looked like they were travelling so you didn't see them peel off. You saw them fly straight in. And they were going to hit that back wall. And then they just didn't. But that's nothing to the exciting world of, I'm just going to use the Force to hold back the water. And it cracked. Is that the first time anybody said the word window in Star Wars? Anyway, it started cracking. He's holding it back. You've seen that kind of effect done elsewhere. X-Men. And it just didn't look great. She actually has enough time to shout run, which would of course be the only thing he needs to do, in the opposite direction. Those poor stormtroopers. So, there's enough time for it to shout run as he's going, I'll run then. And then he jumps through the thing and there's no splash of water follows him. There's no water on the floor. Come on, Disney. So perhaps my family are right. Perhaps when they're sitting there going, yes. Now, there's also the Tomb of the Jedi. Except, of course, my wife, who's seen quite a few bits of Star Wars over the years, she goes, why are they collecting frozen in carbonite Jedi? Are they dead? They're not dead. You could thaw them out. What they're for? No, maybe they are pickled in amber. Perhaps they are being used to harvest the midichlorians in a cool Yoda Grogu storyline. Do the midichlorians leave when you get frozen? I don't know. Ben's force powers being a bit dodgy. Fair enough. He's been out of practice. He's been hiding his powers. Perhaps he's just not the great old wizard that we all think he is. So, we've got 2 episodes left. We will get through them, and I will talk to you about them. But until then, be seeing you.